Watching the President's State of the Union address last night, I was struck by the power of the incumbency. The people in the room didn't want to marginalize Trump. There were people in the resistance marches with signs saying, "Don't normalize Trump." You see it in the media, you see it with some Democrats, but the Republicans in the room were fawning over him. They were getting out of their position in front of somebody else to touch him, and they were trying to give him half hugs and whisper in his ear. Even Democrats like Joe Manchin of West Virginia would applaud at certain lines in the speech. Joe Manchin of West Virginia, a state Trump won by 43 points. Trump knows the polling on the hot-button populist issues. Again last night, the cornerstone of his campaign, immigration. He talked about extending citizenship through a 12-year program for 1.8 million Dreamers, which angered his far right. But then he got tough on extended family immigration, or what are called chain migration, also on the visa lottery, things like that to make the right happy. He knows the polling on those issues supports him. People in the country are more conservative on immigration policies than people in the media or people among the resistance marchers. We forget sometimes that Trump won the race. He won 30 states. Hillary won 2 states by 5 million votes, New York and California, which is why she won the whole race by 3 million votes. But Trump is going to be hard to take out. He is the incumbent. He had a softer tone. He tried to broaden his base by talking about prison reform, lowering drug prices. He had people from various spots of heroic behavior standing and recognized soldiers who saved a buddy in Syria. You had family members, parents of 2 teenage girls who were killed by MS-13 gang members, and yes, they were undocumented. He likes to press those buttons. He did it during the campaign. He did it again last night. But of the people who watched the speech, 48% said they approved it. And of course, 20% of the ratings were down by 20% because people who hate Trump didn't watch, but they probably live in Hillary states. We should not forget that Trump, as vulgar as he is, and as unconventional as he is, often sophomoric or adolescent in his tweets, he won 30 states. Hillary won 20. And it's going to be tough to take him out. And I think people in the resistance movement are putting their hopes on Robert Mueller and his team to get Trump through an indictment. We'll see about how that unfolds. In the meantime, winners get the spoils. The resistance on the outside was not the movement in the hall. And that was the impact that hit me the most. And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, lobbyist to work for Tommy, he knows how to get things done at the Capitol. We can talk about this more on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com and Facebook Live.